I'm going to demonstrate how to change this Comfort Tech gel pad on a Binelli lupo. I got this raised comb SBE3. It'll also fit a Super Black Eagle 3. That's why it's called SB3E. Apparently, I just figured that out. Item number 8260 from Binelli. And it's on this lupo. So what you start off with is you remove these. There's Phillips head screws in there, and these holes you can see already, like they're not hidden like on some butt pads. So you put a little lube on your screwdriver. You could use a slightly smaller one. This isn't huge. This is like a standard. So you remove these screws. I'll do that. So I already did that end, and just going to pull it off now. And once you do that, there's this Progressive Comfort Recoil system and a plate. You got to remove that. So there's two more Phillips head screws that you got to remove. I had them loose, mostly off already. You pull that out. This is kind of cool. You can see how that works. You squish on it, and there's a spring that goes down into this part where my thumb is. It does result in the butt pad having a little bit of play to it until you put a little pressure on it against your shoulder. Now when you look in here, there's two little tabs there. I thought that's what you got to remove, but you don't. You just pull this out, and it's easiest if you push down on it slightly and then pull it out. So you just slide it out. You can also I'll put it back in to show you. You can also just put your finger behind there and pull out, but then it'll go flying if you don't hold it. So, and now I haven't done this yet, so I assume you just flop it up. It was I just pulled up on kind of on the back. I'll get the new one. Now there's the difference in the two. Can't really tell that much. It's shaped a little bit different. This one has like a ledge there. Just have it down. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to use two hands. Like I'll have to push on there and then push that thing in, because there's a little right there. There's a little groove that, or whatever, a notch in that thing, that plate. Okay, I'm holding down on this with one hand, and I got that started in there. And just push it in all the way, and there it is. How to remove the bolt now. Now the bolt, is it going to come out? Now you see how it's hitting there. So what Binelli did, they made it so you can rotate that all the way 180. Comes right out. I think that's really, really slick. And then it just goes right back in. So it's pretty innovative. You don't have to change take that off, stick your bolt out. Like it. Alright, so I'll just put that in. I assume it can only go one way. So you can't screw up there. It only goes in one way. And it's the same with this thing. It's got a different shape slot on the top compared to the bottom. And it'll go in there once I get these screws tightened up. This is where you would put, like with the kit, with the Binelli rifle, it came with extra spacers and extra progressive comfort, whatever, so you could change the length, so it just butts up flat. So there's a little, what looks like kind of a space there once it's tight. So I'll finish tightening these screws. I think I had them at about 28 inch-pounds, maybe more. Now you can see these little screw holes, screwdriver holes, I guess. Should be enough lube left over in the rubber and the screwdriver to get those in. So you got to put a fair bit of pressure on the back of the screwdriver to get them started and to make sure that they're going in. And then once they get tight, a little bit more pressure. So I'm going to have to hold on to the back. Now there's always going to be a little bit of play in this. Some people might not like that. As soon as you get it up against your shoulder tight, well, it's going to be gone, and then when you recoil, it will compress. It's hard to do that, show that right now, but it seems to work. I'll see how that fits now. Okay, that didn't take very long. Let's just see. Okay. Yeah, that's way better. Yeah, that's way better. Yeah, I'll be able to shoot a better group now. Oh. Oh. Nailed him. Right behind. Nice mule deer that I got. It's 180. Nice whitetail.